Hi guys, Nintendo 13 coming at you with another pickup video. Got quite a bit of stuff over the last week, and it's just accumulating, so I really wanted to get on here and finally get another video done that I can show it off and put it away. So I'm not really sure where to start, so I guess I'll start just anywhere. So Sarah went to a yard sale without me, and she found this sitting on the table. This is Model 1 Genesis. It's dirty. It has two controllers, no cords, and it all really needs to be cleaned up really bad. I haven't done that yet. I haven't tested it yet. It did come with one game, and it's like brand new condition, and that is Simpsons Bart vs. the Space Mutants. Fun game on the Nintendo. I've never played on the Genesis, but I still probably won't. But anyway, this was sitting on the table, and she asked the guy about it. He said $10. She's like, well, I don't know, it's really dirty. Can you do any less on it? He's like, how about $5? And she goes, well, you already told me you don't have any of the cords for it, and you said you don't even know if it works, so how about $2? And he was like, yep, that's fine. So she came home, and she woke me up, and she's like, honey, look at what I got. And that was really cool. She was very proud of herself, and I was proud of her for getting such a good score at a yard sale. That's the first console she's bought like that. So yeah, $2 was an incredible deal. Congratulations, Sarah. Okay, let's move on to... I was at a Salvation Army, and I wouldn't normally paid this, but $3 was brand new. Like brand new PS2 controller. Everything on here is just beautiful. It's like it's never been played. But yeah, I can't go wrong. $3 for that. And then let's see. I got things from all over. I've had a couple good scores lately. Let's go to. All right, Volunteers of America. So I ended up, they got a stack of brand new DVDs in, like sealed and everything, like completely sealed. I picked out 2 for me and 2 for Sarah, but she'll show hers in her video that she's doing tonight as well. Anyway, for $2.50 a piece, I couldn't turn these down at all. I've been looking for this one, and that's Her with Joaquin Phoenix. It's about a guy that he's basically got a phone kind of like a Siri, where, you know, they talk back to you, and he falls in love with her, and that's why it's called Her. Really good movie. I like it a lot. And then a copy of Captain America, Winter Soldier. $2.50 for brand new movies. Can't go wrong at all. So then we were there on it was last Tuesday. The last Tuesday of the month, it's half off everything. And they had some really good stuff. We always forget about it, and we show up there at like 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and you'd think that everything would be gone, but they're constantly putting stuff out during the day. Anyway, I picked up a couple PS2 games. These ran me $1.25 a piece. I got a copy of Swing Away Golf, and a lot of glare. I don't know where all my glare comes from. And this is like brand new. The disc is perfect. Never heard of it. Don't know what I'll do with it, but whatever. Too bad this wasn't the Xbox version. That one's like really expensive. But for another $1.25, I got IHRA Drag Racing Sportsman Edition. And again, it's pretty much like brand new. And one final one. I believe I used to have this back in the day. It really sounds familiar. I had to have had this. Anyway, it's a copy of Sitting Ducks. Something about this sounds really familiar anyway. Maybe it wasn't this game, but it was something so similar to it. I don't know if they had a part 2 or something, or if this was part 2. I don't know. But anyway, for $1.25, can't beat it. Also that same day, in their cords, I found Super Nintendo, GameCube, 64, whatever, AV cable. and that cost me 75 cents. Also for 75 cents, I picked up a Nintendo RF switch. What a bargain. Then I found these sitting in the media room. So for $1.75, I got 2 Nintendo 64 games. I got WWF, Attitude, and No Mercy. This one has some label damage and stickers residue. Anyway, 2 games for $1.75, even if they're sports games. They are wrestling 64 games. So usually those are really good games to get. And then sitting in the toy section, I stumbled upon a boxed Nintendo 64 game. Unfortunately, it's nothing special, but for 75 cents, I wasn't going to turn it down. And that is, what is it, Wiley Country Club. So, yeah, it's got some damage to it. I mean, whatever, you can see the big crease there. I don't really care. It is complete. It's got the game and everything. And the game looks like it's never been played. I mean, it's really nice. But just to find a box 64 game in there, I went searching the store to see if they had anything else 64 related, but they didn't. So I'm thinking they just pieced everything apart, because obviously, I mean, right here is probably the AV cable for it. And I don't know, maybe somebody walked away with it before I got there, or they didn't put it out yet. Either way, those were, I thought, really good deals. And then I was at a random like antique store and found this sitting in the VHS. That is John Madden Football 93 for the Genesis. And I wouldn't have got it, but it was fully complete with the map and the manual. Cartridge looks really good, and I mean, it all looks really good. It's really good condition. It was $1, so I wasn't going to turn that down. Alrighty, how about we move on to Goodwill. So Goodwill had a few things that I picked up over the last few days. Let's see, move this, I got a bunch of stuff over here. Okay, picked up for $1.99. It's a Radica game. There you go. But it is Tetris. And it plays. Everything works great onto it. Let's see. Yeah, there you can see it working right there. So, everything's really nice onto it. Yeah, there it goes. Pretty neat. But I figured $1.99 is not a bad pickup for that, especially an authentic Tetris toy. And then this was 99 cents. It's only the manual and the disc, but it's a copy of WCW NWO Thunder for the PS1. It had the wrong back case. But it's in pretty good condition, and I figure, you know, for 99 cents, why not? Then they had this sitting in their little showcase for a couple weeks, and I kept looking at it. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. Oh, hey, say hi to Sarah's kitty. That's Jezebel. We call her Jezzy. Anyway, yeah, that's her kitty. I don't know if you saw it in her video. It was she got for her birthday. Okay, anyway, I saw this sitting there, and I wasn't going to get it. I didn't know. So finally, since I was making their purchase, and I had my coupon, I said, you know, what the hell, and I bought it. It's a Mad Catz extension cable for the PS2, and it's still sealed, so, I mean, why not? I know it's Mad Catz, but it's just an extension cable. I mean, those things come in handy anyway. But it was $2.99, so whatever. And then, let's see, I picked up this plug-and-play Coleco head-to-head setup, and it's got all 12 of the games downloaded onto it. Typical plug-and-play. But it was $2.99. It came in this really neat little carrying case. So, it's pretty nifty. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably nothing, but it was game related, so I picked it up. And then I picked up 2 movies. I was very happy to pick up these. The first one, the cover, it's missing the plastic to hold it on. So the cover's inside of it, but it's Led Zeppelin. The song remains the same. So I put this in a new case. And it had both the discs for it, and I'm very excited about checking this out. It's basically the concert for it. I love 70s music concerts. And another one I was really excited about finding, because I just recently had to pick up the VHS because I hadn't been able to find it on DVD. And for $2 at Goodwill, I picked up Pleasantville. Very awesome movie. I love this story. And, yeah. I think this is one of Tobey Maguire's first movies. I'm not really sure. But it's a wonderful movie anyway. So I'm happy to have that. Let's see. I picked up another random pickup. My library has a section where they are discarding the books, and so they put them in a little book sale thing. And I found this really awesome book that I love. So I had picked up a few books there, so this probably cost me a quarter or 50 cents. But it is the Encyclopedia of Superheroes on Film and Television. And it's a big book. I mean, you can see how thick that is. Look at that. Thing's huge. And it showcases everything from all the superheroes throughout all of the different TV shows and movies. You know, right there's Lou Ferrigno, and you know, it's just really neat how they go through here and they talk about each episode of the different shows, like Greatest American Hero, and they'll, you know, give a little synopsis of each episode and talk about how the show came about and where it came from and what ended it and all that kind of stuff. And it's a really neat book. I was going to put it in the consignment shop, but I decided I'm just going to hold on to it and at least give it a good read. So, okay, let's go on to, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more places. I'm not doing too bad. It's only 11 minutes. Alright, we ran over to Gamestop, and I was looking for a specific game, and it's kind of embarrassing to say that I'm looking for this, but I didn't have any of these in my collection, and I gave my mom one of those dance mats, and she always has the kids over, so I ended up picking up a copy of Dance Dance Revolution, Hottest Party. It's the only one they had. It was missing the manual. I don't really care. And it was 89 cents. So I just really wanted something that we could use the dance pad for, so the kids can end up playing around over there. That and Sarah wants to check it out. And Sarah found a game that she was really excited about, and this one ran $4.49. She's got the DS game and she's played it and beat it, but she wanted it on the Wii, and that is Yogi Bear. And that is complete. Really good condition. So that made her happy. And then I found one that I hadn't heard of before. It's probably not worth anything, and I really don't care because that's not why I have games. But the cover seems to be all ripped. I'll have to change the case out. But anyway, for 89 cents I got Myth Makers. Orbs of Doom. There you go. Hadn't heard of it. It actually, I don't know, you can't really tell what you do in there, but it looks pretty decent. So, like I said, for 89 cents, I love picking up games like that I'd never heard of before. You really can't go wrong for $1. I'd buy that for $1. Alright. Intermission from White Castle. Okay. Let me go on to my local garbage media, used media store. I talk about them quite a bit. I never want to name their name because I just don't really care and whatever. But you guys should know who I'm talking about, just based on the fact that I always get stuff from there. So I picked up 3 strategy guides. I had bought a game at Goodwill for $6, and that was Gran Turismo 6 for the PS3. Figured really good deal for $6. Took it over to them and traded it in for these 3 strategy guides that I wanted. So I can't beat this. $2 a piece on these. Very happy. I got the Nintendo official Donkey Kong 64 player's guide. Very, very nice. Good condition. A little bit, you can see how it comes up, but that's not a big deal. But yeah, I was very happy to get this. I don't need the strategy guide, but I really like the old Nintendo ones. You know, you order Nintendo Power and you can either get a t-shirt or a strategy guide. Get the strategy guide. Okay, then I picked up this one. I don't even have the game yet. I have episode 2, but I don't have episode 1. I'm still looking for that one. But I got a strategy guide for Xenosaga, episode 1. And no, I'm not going to try to say the rest of the name, because I will murder it. But anyway, this one's in, I don't know, really good condition, except you can tell that it's been flipped through a lot. Somebody played this game running through the strategy guide, which I'm sure you probably have to. They seem like hard games. But anyway, I figured I can't beat that for $2. And the third one I got there isn't even really a strategy guide. I don't know what it is. It's called Q64, The Player's Guide to Nintendo 64 Gaming. And it's weird because it's called Q64 and they advertise Quest 64. So I don't really know if that had anything to do with it. But, you know, you go on here and it has like breakdowns of all the different games that are coming out soon. So, they're Mystical Ninja. That'd be a fun game to get. I don't have that one yet, and I'd definitely like to play it. It's getting expensive, though. But anyway, I saw this book, and it looked really, really cool, so I figured, yes, I'm going to snag it up for $2. But, that's not even the coolest thing that I got there. The coolest thing I got there isn't even game-related. I was getting ready to check out, you know, because obviously it was just exchange the game for the books. But I was looking on the shelf, and usually when he has like new movies and stuff and DVDs to go out, or yeah, movies and DVDs, new movies and CDs, he'll have them stacked up on the shelf right there on your counter. So this was the second one down in one of the stacks, and it caught my eye right away. And oh my God, I'm excited to have this. Garbage Pail Kids, the movie. Oh my God. I was so excited to get this. This thing is hard to find. I've been looking for a long time. But the disc is in great condition. And very excited to watch that. That ran me $4. I never spent $4 on a movie. But yeah, if it's something like that I'm looking for, definitely. Okay, so I got 2 more places to talk about. Well, kinda. I'll even mention one that's not even here, because I can do that. Okay, so at the consignment shop where I have a booth, the boss lady there had some games, and I traded her for them. And I ended up with 4 games. Well, I took 2 of those just with me over a little bit ago to Disc Replay to trade some stuff in. And I ended up getting these 2 for free and made $5 on the other ones. So it was a really good deal. So, because I paid $15 for 4 games, and I made $19 on the, no, $20. I got $20 for the other 2 games. Anyway, the first one that I kept for free, I don't even want it, but they didn't want Disc Replay. But that is called Mercs. Seems to be a pretty good game. Looks to be a fun Contra style. But it's got remnants of a sticker right here, and it's got the top sticker right there. The old GameStop stickers. So they didn't want anything to do with it, and I don't know what I'll do with it yet. But like I said, it was free after I was all done. And this one, they weren't going to give me enough money for it, Disc Replay, and I was like, you know what, I'd really rather have it in my collection. So I just grabbed it back, and that is Rampage 2, Universal Tour. Not an easy one to come by. The 2 that I traded them, I got in trade value, was Rampage 1 for the 64 and Tecmo Super Bowl 3 for the Super Nintendo. But, you know, to get those and make this free, you know, it was alright. So, okay, so I was going on my way to Disc Replay, and we stopped by a yard sale. And, it was really weird. It was like 6 o'clock at night, and you wouldn't figure there'd be anybody open. But anyway, they had all their stuff set up, and I stopped and asked them, hey, do you have any video game stuff? She sent her kid out. He's like 35 or something. And he's like, yeah, I have these. And he brought out a yellow Game Boy Color that worked, had the back and everything. An AGS 001 Onyx Game Boy Advance SP. And that had Pokemon Emerald in it. So he gave me all 3 of those games for $25. Well, or the 2 systems and the Pokemon Emerald. I didn't need any of those 3. I knew I was just going to turn them around over at Disc Replay. So for the 2 games that I got there and those 3 items that I traded in, I ended up with $70 in credit. $70 in credit, okay. You know, I mean, I had a total of $40 cash put into that, and I ended up keeping these 2 games as well. So I was absolutely fine trading that stuff in to get me stuff that I really wanted. So, first of all, I'll show a game that Sarah really wanted. She has this on Wii, but she wanted it on the DS also. She's a big fan. And that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Got that one for $2. And that is totally complete. And then I picked up a DS game that I've actually been looking for a while. It was $8. I don't care. I was very happy to get it. And that is Contact. Look at that. Look at Atlas. This looks so cool. I don't know if it has anything to do with it whatsoever. But you look at the back, and that just says Earthbound. So I don't know if that's what they're going for, but it really seems along the same style. Or at least like a Mother-ish title. I don't care. It's Atlas. It's a DS title that I've been wanting and I've been looking for. And it is complete. So I'm happy with that. And like I said, it was all trade credit. So woohoo. Okay. And then I got 5 Nintendo games. Actually, I got 5 Nintendo games and 8 of the dust sleeves. I needed those. I try to get them anytime I can. They want to charge me $1 a piece for the dust sleeves. And they couldn't get them to ring upright. So they ring them up for 50 cents a piece. Okay, great. I love that. $4 for 8 dust sleeves. Very happy with that. So, here are the games that I got. One of them is free, and the rest of them, you know, like I said. Oh, I also picked up 2 movies in the deal, too. Sarah's got a couple movies that are going into her video when I'm done with this. And those were included in here, too. So, we got quite a bit of credit. Anyway, let's see where to start. 2 of these were $7.99, but 1 was free. And 2 of them were $15. So I'll start off at this end. Here's one that was on my want list. 2 of these weren't, but that's okay. I got A Boy and His Blob. I've played it back in the day. I thought it was really hard. I have it on the Wii. It's more fun on there, but I wanted to get it again on the Nintendo. So there's that. Very nice looking copy. This one right here, this incidentally was my free one. But they had several of them marked at $15. As a matter of fact, all these $7.99 games were showing up in the computers $15. So they were getting ready to jack the price up. But he honored the stickers, which was cool. Anyway, that is Werewolf. The Last Warrior. I've seen this a few times. I've never played it, and I've definitely been looking forward to finding a copy, and I just couldn't beat the price. This is another one that I never see anywhere, and when I come across games that I know catch my eye, and I haven't seen them available, I pick them up, and that is Digger T-Rock. I know it's nothing special. I already know that, but it sounds cooler than it is. And then the other two that were on my want list that I really, really wanted, and I was very happy to get them. Unfortunately, I had to pay $15 a piece. But then again, I didn't pay anything because it was a trade credit, and so I got all this stuff for like $40 and whatever. Anywho, I got a copy of The Guardian Legend. Been looking for this for a long time. A friend of mine had it when I was really young, and we played it a lot, but I thought that, you know, when it went to the isometric view, the top down, I really thought that part was really hard and you get lost. But now that I'm older, maybe I can have a little more fun with it. But I would just spend all my time on the shoot 'em up levels. But it was a really nice one to introduce that, you know, 2 different sections. Kind of like the way Blaster Master did. But slightly different. But it's got some sticker gunk onto it, stuff. I gotta clean it up, plus another sticker over here. But I like cleaning games. And then my final game that I picked up, this one was like brand new. There isn't any dust in it. anywhere. It's almost like somebody just pulled it right out of the box and put it on the shelf. And that is Monster Party. And I really like these stickers they give you because it's just there. It's all done. It's all taken care of. So, yeah, this thing's like brand new condition. I can't get over how beautiful it looks. But I've heard this is a good hidden gem, and I've been very excited to try this out. So I figured, you know, for the 15 bucks, I can't go wrong. Yeah, that is everything that I got here. I told you it was a lot of stuff this time. I wasn't even going to bullshit you and say I got a short video, because I never have short videos. So I got a whole bunch of stuff that I got to put away now, and that's really great. I definitely like doing that. And then, too, figuring out how much of this I'm actually going to keep, because I won't be keeping a lot of it. You can probably tell what things in here I will keep. But thank you very much for watching. You know, I really appreciate it. I love any of your comments and, you know, talking about whatever in here you saw that you thought was cool or whatnot. I don't care. Yeah, thanks again. I really appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you really soon. And yeah, either way, you know you see me soon. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.